In this lecture, I will show you how to make this procedural grass. So as I change the seed value, it produces a new type of grass. Means type is same, but it looks new. It looks different from the previous one. So we are going to start with this plane. We have geometry node on it, and we will we will add circle on this point. So first let me convert it to point, mesh to points. And one thing I want to show you is you can see there's underline on V and E, F and C. So if you click and press F, it will automatically select the faces. So now I have 1 point and I'm going to use instance on points and I will add circle. Shift A, search for circles, mesh circle. And there are 3 grass leaves which we will use. This one is lower leaf, mid leaf, and this is upper leaf, top leaf. So first, once again, I want to first let's reduce the vertice count, maybe 9. And now we will place these leaves on these points. So here these are instances. This is instance, one instance, but to convert them to points, we will have to realize them. So now they are points. There are 9 vertices. Now once again, let's add instance on points and connect object info node. And let's pick the upper leaf. Now I will have to orient them normal to the edge. So first we will capture the edge normal attribute. So shift A, search for store named attribute. Hold Alt and drag it with right mouse button. So this is this is a feature of Node Wrangler add-on. Set your vector and edges. Name it edge normals, and we want normal. Connect a normal node in the value. Now let's rename it to top leaf and add align euler to vector. And in the vector we will connect named attribute. Select here edge normals. So if I switch to top view, they are rotated 90° from the normal. So if I set on the Y, they are 180° rotated. So let's rotate them back by using rotate instance node. Set 90 on the Z axis. Now it looks good. And we have to do this for 2 more leaves. So let's duplicate them. Select these, Control Shift D, and one more time. Control Shift and right click, hold the right click. So it will connect both these nodes with join geometry node. Hold Alt and drag it once again. This is the feature of Node Wrangler add-on. Make sure to enable it. It makes these things faster, connection faster. So here we will choose leaf mid and the lower leaf. Let's rename it leaf mid and leaf bottom. All these leaves are on the same point because the size of circle is same. So let's change the scale of circle, size of circle. So this is the top one, and once again for the mid leaf and for the bottom leaf as well. Let's apply the material so we can see it better. Set material. Okay, now so the next step is to play with the selection. We will randomize the selection, so there will be less leaves and they will be enabled randomly. So let's add random value node and set here from float to boolean. Connect this value in the selection. So this is the mid leaf if I change probability. So first let's make a cut here. and drag them out as well. Add a reroute node once again for this one as well. Let me reposition them. If I reduce the probability of these, so this is the mid leaf, and if I set it to full, then all leaves will be visible. And let's reduce them. If I change the seed, they will appear randomly according to the seed. So let's set some probability between 0.4 and 0.8. Looks good. Now, we will control the seed values using a single value. So let's add an integer node. Integer. Plug this in the seed. So this is our seed for the top leaf, and we want the seed to be different, not the same. So let's add some value. Let's say 75 for this one, and Control Shift D, connect this to seed, and let's change it to 119. Let me move it to the side. Yes. If I change the seed, then they will change randomly. Now the next step is to change the array scale. So let's drag this one and add a reroute node. We will randomize the scale as well. Pull this as well, add a reroute node, and for this as well. Now we need a random value node with float in the selection. One more, and once again. Let's increase the minimum value for top leaf, mid leaf, and the bottom leaf as well. So as I change the seed, their size is changing randomly. Now we will randomize the seeds as well by using this node, this seed value. So make a cut, and let's connect these values to the seeds. This for that one, and this is here. Now if I okay, if I change the seed, they are changing randomly. Each type looks different. Now let's change the size of the circle. So here we have this value. This much is good for the top leaf, and then the side leaf, mid leaf, and then top leaf. No, this one is bottom leaf. Okay, so we have a problem here. If I increase the probability to 100% of the top leaf, you can see they are going one into another. To fix this, we can reduce the number of points. So how can we do that? One way is there are different ways, but this time I will use merge by distance node. So here we have 9 vertices, and let me connect it and select here to connected. So only that circle, only points of that circle will be merged which are closer than this value. No, this is the bottom leaf. I need the top leaf. So this is the top leaf. Okay, we have to fix that here. So first let me just reduce the probability to 0 of other leaves, and let's disconnect the size as well so we can see it clearly. Now let me move whole thing. Now let's add merge by distance. Set here to connected and increase the value. This looks good. 0.03, no, 0.045 or 0.04. 0.045 is good. Okay. One thing is don't forget to save and also make this fake user. So if the geometry node is not used, then still you will have the node because fake user is on. So let's connect them back, these nodes, and set the probability to more than 1, I mean more than 0, and reduce it. Now our grass is ready. So if I change the seed, let me rename it to seed. S-E-E-D. You can see it is changing. It looks beautiful. Looks good. So to summarize this, what we have done is we used mesh circle and we also captured the edge normals, and we have instance. We realized that so that we get the points of the circle, and we have leaves on those points. We have three circles. I mean, yes, we have three circles and we have instances on those circles. And also we have used merge by distance node to make sure these leaves won't go into another. This way it looks more natural. And we have also set the size of circle to different values. Okay. And this controls the visibility of the leaves, and this controls the size of leaves. We have the seed value, which does all these things just by changing one value. You can increase the probability as you wish according to your need. Just play around these values and it is a good project. See you in the next lecture.